So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit about the wing that we got going on for the car. The other day, we actually put it on. As you can tell right there, we have the original stands for the wing. It's just they're exactly upside down, just flipped. And then in doing that, they actually came backwards. And we did that so they gave it that kind of a look for the wing. The metal that we used here is actually hollow. We didn't want to go with a thin piece because, as you can see, this one right here is pretty strong, but making it go all the way down would probably make this really flimsy, so we wanted to stick with something really strong. And so we basically ended up using that, and the way in which we took these together was basically by cutting it in the middle and then bringing these two together right there. And then right now what we have is we have a screw right here and another hole right here with the little pin going through it, so we could move the angle of the wing a little bit. We have this hole right there and we have another one in there, just you can't see. And then also another thing is when we open the trunk, it hits just like right here because of the wing that it already has. So having this also helps whenever trying to open the trunk. You have to move the angle, the wing back, and then we can open the trunk. So that's kind of one of the things we're gonna work on right now. So we have it marked off here. On this side, it's gonna be halfway between these 2 points, so that it gets kind of a similar look. And we're gonna be cutting it up to down here. And in doing that, we're gonna try to move this a little bit farther from the bumper. And also, we're not very sure exactly how we're gonna do it, but we want to do a little cross from here to the other side to help with the stability of this. It kind of vibrates a little bit in the once you start to pick up some speed, so we want to strengthen it. And this is another like a piece that we would like to use in the back. It's also hollow to give it a little bit more strength in the back. The way we put the wing on was with this base right here. It's mounted onto the crash bar that's in here. So we did not mess with anything in the inside, we just directly bolted it on. This is a really thick metal, so it's kind of heavy, but it's really sturdy. It has a little L piece right here, which we used to screw on some bolts onto the crash bar that's in here. It starts about at this line right there, and then as you can see right there, it ends right there. So also on the inside, we have some L pieces you just can't see that also are gonna have some screws going through it. And that's about it. So this is what we got so far. We cut that, and right now it's welded together, but there's a pretty big gap, and we brought it together and welded it again. So it has that, because we cut it at the angle that it has. This piece was made longer than that one, so we had to put another little piece of it there, so that it won't just be hollow right there. Something on this side. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see. That's it right there. If you guys want to look at how this is, well, this is broken, but that's how these two here are for the license plate. But then these are the holes that we have, at least for the top side. We haven't drilled in the ones for the bottom side. So like this right there, we have the ones up there for this right there, for these right there, but we still haven't done the ones in the bottom. We need to do that, and then right now what we have to do is grind that out, the welds, and then do some primer, and then paint it again. We did some, it's not exactly like paint per se. It's kind of like bed liner kind of thing. We did that because this metal was really rough, so we wanted to kind of match it with this one. So that's why we did that. So basically we just need to sand that down and then go from there. So this is what it looks like. The two bars in the middle also. So basically what we ended up doing was using 2 whole pieces. We did not cut in the middle. And what we did was slit one from here all the way to the other side and just leave the end. And then for the other one, what we did was just cut the very end so that it can make up for that space. And it's kind of hard to explain, but when you're looking at it here, you can see that we cut it all the way to this. And then this one here, this bar was left whole, and this one was cut up except for this right there, so it made up for that little room. We still have to finish. It got kind of late, so we're gonna leave it as it is right now. We gotta weld that, sand it down, but that's it for now. We also measured this out perfectly, so now the trunk opens up and it clears. We're gonna be making in the future some more holes for this, so that we can level it out a little bit more. We want it to, right now it's pretty flat, we want to angle it down. Something that's pretty cool about this is that you know, the wing doesn't go just straight into the crash bar. It goes onto this and then onto the crash bar. I don't know if this is going to be something we're going to be doing in the future, but part of this was, okay, for one, for strength or whatever, but also we might end up doing diffusers on the rear that go from here down. So instead of just ending right here, we're gonna bring them up to here, but we'll have to see later. But yeah, we're just gonna leave it as it is right now, but that's the wing for you. Also, we're not doing this, you know, to like make you guys like it, or because we think you guys are like it. We're doing this because this is what we want, what we can do, and what we like, and also just to show you guys that you guys can do it too. And this is just our like sketchy design. I don't know, but it looks, I think for me personally, I really like it. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I'm happy. Yeah. And I'll show you guys the end product.